Signal number 3 is up over several provinces in southern Luzon and Samar. The PNP is in full alert as Luzon braces for the wrath of the typhoon. The DSWD assures the public that it's ready to launch relief operations to areas that will bear the brunt of the tropical cyclone. The National Police is filing charges against the Metro's top cop for violating quarantine rules. And one mayor in Pangasinan might soon find himself on the same boat as the NCRPO chief, as a video of his supposed birthday celebration goes viral. As we speak, Typhoon AMBO batters Bicol and eastern Visayas. Strong winds accompanied by heavy rain damaged houses and blew off galvanized roofs in Albay. Same situation was experienced earlier today in eastern Visayas, where AMBO first made landfall. AMBO also damaged crops and toppled trees in the province. While in some parts of northern Samar, torrential rain brought by AMBO has caused flash floods. With signal number 3 hoisted in Albay due to Typhoon AMBO, let's check the latest updates with Albay PDRRMO Chief Cedric Daep, who is on the line with us right now. Good evening, Sir Cedric. Kamusta na ho ang lagay ng panahon ninyo dyan sa Albay?
Yes, good evening. So far, we're still waiting for the approaching typhoon. For now, there is rainfall from time to time, but not sustained yet.
Okay. Sir, so at this stage, ano ho ang projected ninyo na magiging number of evacuees ninyo dyan sa Albay?
Ang target namin for evacuation, at least 300,000. But for now, we're just I think we're just realizing some 15,000 individuals evacuated.
Okay, so marami-rami yun. Sir, how many evacuation centers are you designating in Albay? And at the same time, how are you going to maintain social distancing? At what capacity ninyo magpa-function etong mga evacuation centers na to?
Yeah, we're actually implementing complex disaster combination of typhoon operation procedures and integration of COVID-19 protocols, meaning we are doing expanded evacuation utilizing school facilities, churches, and even private houses. But applying the COVID protocol, we are requiring them to be using masks while in the evacuation centers and observing physical spacing by way of utilizing only 50% of the capacity of the school facilities. Meaning, if we were using normally 8 families per classroom, this time they're only allowed about 4 families.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sir, do you have enough relief goods on standby? Do you have enough funds for this as well?
Yeah, talking about logistics and relief, we are using the COVID logistics since we are considering the same recipient for COVID and Typhoon AMBO.
All right, thank you for those updates. That was Albay PDRRMO Chief Cedric Daep. The Philippine National Police remains on full alert as Typhoon AMBO batters parts of the country while a global health pandemic is ongoing. PNP Chief Archie Gamboa says he has directed all unit commanders to closely work with respective disaster risk reduction management councils to ensure public safety in areas affected by Typhoon AMBO amid the coronavirus crisis. He says the PNP will continue to strictly enforce quarantine guidelines in these areas. All PNP response operations for Typhoon AMBO shall observe the minimum health standards such as wearing of face masks, gloves, social distancing, regular washing of hands, and other measures. AMBO is the first typhoon to enter the country this year. Typhoon AMBO continues to barrel across the Bicol region. The DSWD says it has enough supply of relief goods to help those who will be affected by the country's first typhoon. Greg Gregorio has more on this story.
The national government assures the public that it's prepared for Typhoon AMBO. DSWD Undersecretary Danilo Pamonag says the department has 242 million pesos in its coffers for disaster relief operations. He adds the agency has an inventory of 413,000 units of family food packs worth 184 million pesos. Add to that food items on standby amounting to 271 million pesos and non-food items worth almost $500 million pesos. DSWD field offices have also been instructed to work with LGUs on operations.
Ang mga field offices ng DSWD ay makipag-coordinate po sa mga LGUs para sa deployment at augmentation ng resources para may siguro na may sufficient na provision of goods sa mga areas na tutuguhin ng Bgyong AMBO.